In the heart of a green meadow lived a gentle rabbit named Oliver. His fur was soft as clouds, and his long ears twitched. Whenever the wind carried a secret, Oliver loved two things more than anything else: fresh carrots and making wishes under the stars. Every evening, when the sky turned dark and the stars began to twinkle, Oliver would sit outside his burrow, close his eyes, and whisper his wishes to the night. Some wishes were small, like finding a juicy carrot the next morning. Others were big, like wanting to help all the animals in the meadow live happily. One night, as Oliver gazed at the stars, he noticed something new. A shimmering path of silver light stretched across the meadow, leading to a hidden corner he had never seen before. His heart thumped with curiosity. He followed the glowing trail until he discovered a secret gate made of vines and flowers. Pushing it open, Oliver hopped inside and gasped. Before him was a magical garden unlike anything he had ever seen. The flowers glowed softly, the air sparkled, and in the very center stood a tall tree with golden leaves. Beneath the tree, a sign read, "This is the Garden of Wishes. But remember, true wishes come from kindness." Oliver's eyes widened. A whole garden of wishes. He thought of all the things he could ask for. "I wish for the biggest carrot in the world," he said quickly. The golden tree rustled, and suddenly a carrot larger than Oliver appeared. But when he tried to eat it, it was far too heavy to carry, and it spoiled before he could finish. Oliver frowned. Maybe that wasn't the right wish. The next day, Oliver returned. "This time," he said, "I wish I could run faster than the wind." The tree shimmered, and instantly Oliver zoomed across the meadow, his legs moving so quickly that dust flew in his wake. At first, it was exciting, but when he tried to play with his friends, he was always too far ahead. The little mice and hedgehogs couldn't keep up, and Oliver ended up playing alone. He sat sadly under the golden tree. "These wishes don't feel right," he whispered. Just then, Oliver heard a faint cry. Near the edge of the garden, a tiny bluebird was tangled in a thorn bush. Oliver hurried over and carefully freed her. The bird flapped her wings and chirped gratefully. "Thank you, Oliver. What do you wish for in return?" Oliver thought for a moment. Instead of thinking of himself, he looked at the bird's worried eyes. "I wish you could fly home safely," he said gently. The golden tree glowed brighter than ever before. The thorns melted away, and the bluebird soared joyfully into the sky. Oliver felt a warmth in his chest that no giant carrot or speedy legs had ever given him. From that day on, Oliver visited the Garden of Wishes, not to ask for things for himself, but to help others. He wished for food for the hungry hedgehogs, shade for the tired deer, and songs for the lonely nightingale. Each time he made a wish for others, the golden tree grew brighter, its leaves shimmering with happiness. And each time, Oliver felt lighter, kinder, and more loved. One evening, the wise old owl perched on the golden tree and said, "Oliver, you have discovered the secret of the garden. True wishes are not about what we take, but what we give." Oliver smiled and looked up at the stars. He realized his biggest dream had already come true. He was surrounded by friends, kindness, and love. He no longer needed to wish for himself, because helping others made his heart shine brighter than any star in the sky. That night, Oliver curled up in his burrow, the garden's glow still warm in his memory. He closed his eyes, happy and peaceful, knowing the world was a little brighter because of his wishes. And so, under the starlit meadow, Oliver whispered softly, "Good night, little dreamers. May your wishes always be kind."